Hi everyone, today we are going to be talking about products that have completely wowed me, shocked me. I'm in awe of them, dare I say, I am obsessed. I think that word is slightly overused on YouTube at the moment, but I seriously am wholeheartedly obsessed with these products. If you're new here, hi, my name's Gemma. I am always quite animated about products that I love, but today you're going to see quite a lot of it in this video. I upload new videos on YouTube every single week, and by the end of this video, if you found it helpful or entertaining, I would love it if you would click that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. So firstly, I would like to thank currentbody for sponsoring this video today. There is a little story behind this sponsorship. I received the first product in this video a while ago, and it's remained in the drawer behind me because I have other products from currentbody that I was using and I didn't really see the need for this one. This is the currentbody Skin LED Eye Perfector, and boy did I get my use out of this before I went away on holiday, and this is now a staple in my skincare routine. So I told you in a previous video that I went and had my eyebrows laminated, tinted, and waxed before I went away on holiday, and there was a little bit of a problem that followed after having them done. So I did think that it was slightly more painful than usual when I had my eyebrows waxed, and she put the little tube of cream over them and I thought, ooh, that stings a bit. And then I got in the car and it was slightly red, and I thought, well, the redness will go down. It's always red when you have a wax. And then I got home and realized that the entire of just over my brows and under my brows, the skin was non-existent. The wax had completely ripped the skin off. Clean off. So you can imagine the panic on my face when I realized the extent of the damage. That's when I realized I had this little beauty in the drawers over there. And I quickly got it out, charged it up, and put it on. Believe me, this is no over-exaggeration or under-exaggeration. My skin was completely healed in 2 days. Now, if you don't know what LED does for the skin, whilst I show you the device, I'll talk you through it and why I think this device is just out of this world, smack me in the face fantastic. So LED therapy is there to repair the skin, not only any damage on the surface of the skin, but also the damage that the sun causes over a long period of time. So it will speed up healing. That includes blemishes, any damage to the skin barrier, but it will also even out skin tone, reduce hyperpigmentation. It rejuvenates the skin, reduces inflammation and scarring, smooths skin texture, reduces wrinkles and fine lines, increases tightness, suppleness, firmness, and reduces crepiness. So I have the currentbody LED face mask, and you can imagine when I received this, I thought, well, my LED face mask does all of those things. Why would I have just a mask? Well, this mask is for targeted treatments. This has 4 LED wavelengths attached to this mask. It's got amber, red, deep red, and near infrared. And you only need 3 minutes worth of this treatment for it to be effective. So used every day for 3 minutes, you will see results. This also has 80 LED lights within this very small space. So in comparison to the LED face mask, the LED face mask has 98 LED lights, which covers a much wider area. So you can grasp that even though I still absolutely love my LED face mask, and it is again a staple in my daily skincare routine, in such a small area, you're getting much more targeted treatments. So just a little bit of side information for you. I know I said that my skin was completely healed after 2 days after using this device. I stand by that. There was no evidence of any skin damage whatsoever after 2 days. My skin was baby soft and there was not a hint of scarring. And I 100% believe that if I hadn't have used this device straight away to speed up the skin healing, I would have 100% scarred. Having said that, I did use the device more than once a day. I think it was 4 times a day to speed up the healing process to that extent. So you don't need to use it 4 times a day. Once a day is enough. But you know, I panicked. But it worked. So if you already bought the LED face mask on one of my previous recommendations, I love the face mask. You might not feel the need to invest in another LED device. However, if your problem area is the delicate eye area and you're wanting really high-powered targeted treatments to that area, highly recommend this one. Moving on to the next product, I've just used this. I got out of the shower this morning and used this product straight away just before I dried my hair, and honestly, I've been using it for the last couple of weeks and it shocks me every single time I use it. My hair feels super soft. There is no static in my hair whatsoever, so if you're one of those people whose hair just is a frizzy mess as soon as you've dried it, there's nothing you can use to tame the frizz, I highly recommend this next product. So my hair doesn't really suffer with a lot of frizz. I took frizzies on holiday with me just in case, and quite frankly, frizzies made my hair worse rather than making it better. I wish I'd got my hands on this before I went away. I bought this as soon as I got home and I've been using it ever since. This is the Olaplex number 9. Now, I didn't think I had a need for this as my hair is really fine. It's quite flat. It's quite limp. I thought this would weigh my hair down and really not do that much for me. Boy, was I wrong. This stuff is amazing. This is for dry, damaged hair, and we all know my journey with my hair. I was seriously blonde. Grey naturally, but I was seriously blonde, then decided to go dark over Christmas and then decided to go back light again, and we are getting lighter and lighter as the months progress. That doesn't come without a little bit of damage, so this is the perfect product for me. I use all of the other Olaplex products as well. It is quite pricey if you're using them all, but I use this one just before I dry my hair. It's a lovely consistency. This is a serum that you add to your hair. It's not only a repair treatment for the hair, but it also protects against free radical damage, pollution, and it will protect your hair against heat up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. This increases the shine in your hair once you've dried it. It smooths out the hair, it defrizzes, it's anti-tangle and also anti-static as well. I stand by all of those things the first time you use it. The second day after washing your hair, the anti-static is slightly reduced, in my opinion. That is my opinion. So tomorrow, if I don't wash my hair and use this again, the anti-static will be slightly lower. I may get a little bit. I haven't straightened my hair today. I have put this in. I've put another product in, which I'm going to mention in a second because it's been a good hair month, it really has. And then I've dried my hair using my Dyson Airwrap, and that is it. I have not put the straighteners through my hair, and I don't think you'd notice. Maybe on the top here it could do with a little bit of straightening, but I mean, I think it's smooth enough. And if I don't have to put straighteners through my hair and I can avoid the heat damage that the straighteners will create, even though, you know, this has heat protection in it, all the better for me. And it saves me time as well. So yeah, I just really, really like it. And it shocked me because I didn't think this was going to be for me. I bought it anyway because, you know, it's Olaplex and I love Olaplex, but I am still shocked every single time I use it that I love it so much. One thing I didn't mention that is really important, Olaplex is known for one specific ingredient. It is an amazing ingredient. You will only find it in the Olaplex products because I believe they've trademarked it, and it's the longest name in history, so excuse me while I look down and make sure I get this right while I'm reading it out. The bi-aminopropyl diglycol demeliate is the ingredient. Every single Olaplex product has that ingredient in some quantity within the product, but in some products it features higher up the ingredients list than others, meaning you get more of it in some products than in other, and it is the 6th ingredient on the ingredient list, and there are 29 ingredients within this product, so you get a lot of the amazing ingredient within this serum. It's good stuff. Whilst we're on with hair products, I want to mention another one that I am in love with. I've been using this again for a couple of weeks, and it was actually recommended to me by a lot of you all. So thank you so much for that. I did, I guess, what you would call a hair tutorial. Maybe we can't really call it a tutorial because I know zero about hair, but I showed you within this one particular video, and I will link it up here for you if you haven't seen it already, how I managed to get volume in my really fine, limp, lifeless, flat hair. And I used a specific product from Dry Bar, which has been out of stock ever since at Harrods. Harrods was the only place you could buy it, and maybe Space NK, not quite sure. Anyway, they are the only places you can buy it and out of stock. So I've had to improvise, and I remember a lot of you recommending this product to me, so I went out and bought it, and wow, this stuff works. This is the Colour Wow Raise the Root Thicken and Lift Spray, and it is unbelievably good. So it will do the same as the Dry Bar mousse that I used. Just like with the Dry Bar mousse, it says to apply it to towel dried hair. I don't do that, and I don't do that with this product either. I like to apply this to wet hair. I have applied it to towel dried hair as well, and I find this makes my hair a little sticky, a little crispy, a little crunchy if I use it that way. So I apply this to really wet hair just out of the shower, maybe just, you know, dry off the ends a little bit so I'm not so drippy. This works perfectly, and you don't get that sticky feel, you don't get that powdery feel or any crunchiness to the hair, and it works for days. Honestly, days. It is such a lovely product, really easy to use, and it's a spray, it's not a mousse. You can be really accurate with the spray. You don't need a lot. So the first time I used this, I applied way too much. Not necessary, don't waste the product. 16 sprays in total is what I use for my whole head of hair. And then I tip my hair upside down and dry it upside down, and pretty much that's it. The volume this gives my hair is just amazing, and the volume, like I said, lasts for days. I look like I have hair. I have no hair. My hair is so flat and lifeless. I look like a drowned rat every time I come out of the shower. This just transforms me. It's like a Cinderella moment. What can we say? That just says it all. Before we talk about makeup, and I am so excited to share with you my thoughts on this next makeup item that's coming up, but we're just gonna hold it there, push it to one side a little bit, and talk about that at the end of the video. I want to talk about skincare. So I got a PR package from Shiseido through my door, and I'm always grateful when I receive a PR package because, as you know, they are few and far between, but Shiseido sent me some skincare, and it's lovely stuff. I am not usually a huge fan on scented skincare. It's not really my thing. These I can get on board with because they are beautiful. Seriously nice. Now, my skin was feeling a little bit blur the other day. My under eyes especially were really dry, and I just thought, you know what, while I'm doing a little bit of editing, let's put some eye patches on. These are nothing like I have used before. Usually eye patches are gel-like, they're full of hydration and nourishment, but not creaminess, not richness. These have all the hydration and nourishment that a normal gel-like eye patch will give you, but it's also nourishing and rich, and I just adore it. Now, I didn't know at the time these contain retinol, so maybe I shouldn't have used them at the time that I did, and you are recommended to have all your skincare in place, including an eye cream, before you apply these, and I did not do that. However, even so, my under eyes felt amazing after I took these off, and had I known they had retinol in, I probably wouldn't have left them on for as long as I did. They were probably on my skin for about 45 minutes. I don't think that's recommended. That being said, my under eyes still felt amazing, still looked amazing. Now, with these having retinol in, you are only advised to use these 2 to 3 times a week. Otherwise, you may get some irritation, but I've been using these on and off now for, again, a couple of weeks, and I've had no irritation whatsoever. I am going to continue to use them because even though the fragrance is a little bit strong for me, not gonna lie, wish it didn't have as much fragrance in as they did, I love them. So it's not only the beautiful consistency of the serum within the eye patches that is going to make you feel out of this world, although it is really creamy and nourishing and rich and just beautiful. The ingredients in here are also marvelous to boot. So you've got retinol in here, which is going to speed up cell turnover. It's going to soften off any fine lines and wrinkles and really reduce those signs of aging. You've also got matsu extract in here, which supports microcirculation to depuff the skin. You've got lifting, plumping, strengthening and brightening ingredients in there as well as caffeine. And usually I'm not a huge fan of caffeine in my under eye products, but because of the nourishing and rich formula that goes along with this, I can totally cope with the level of caffeine in this product. You've also got hyaluronic acid, glycerin, and squalane in here as well. But do remember, there is a fragrance and a little bit of alcohol in here, which is necessary for the formula to work. So it's not an amount of alcohol that I would be afraid of, but I wish it didn't have a fragrance. Okay, moving on to the final product in this video. We've had quite a wide variety of products from skincare, hair care, and now we're jumping into makeup, and I love these. And again, I'm kicking myself because I have had some of these in my drawer for months and only really just picked them up and started to use them, and they are stunning. I have 3 of them on my eyelids today. I'm talking about loose pigments, and these are gorgeous. They're from Nikia Joy Cosmetics. Let me at least get the packaging the right way around for you. And yeah, these are beautiful. I have a lot of these to choose from. The ones I have on my eyelids today, I have Mythic right in the outer corner. I have Aura in the middle, and I also have Veil right on that inner corner, and they are stunning. Just beautiful. I've always steered away from loose pigments because I've always thought that they just had loads of fallout and they were really difficult to apply and really messy to apply, and I'd just end up clearing out the fallout forever, and I'd be covered in glitter constantly, and I'd constantly be seeing my skin twinkling as the day went on, and that is just not the case with these pigments. So as you can see, there's a little sticky cap that covers the 3 holes that dispense the product. I've chosen to reapply that over the holes so that the product doesn't go everywhere. But usually what I do is I'll take off that sticky cap and I'll dispense a little bit into the lid. Now, this is what I mean by no fallout, because obviously you're going to get a little bit of fallout, but not masses with this product. Look at this. I have loads of the product in the lid and none of it's falling out. There's just none. Absolutely zero. It sticks to whatever you put it on, including a surface. So, I mean, this is just plastic and it's not going anywhere. The reason I love this so much is because they're multi-dimensional loose pigments. So each pigment, if you're looking one way, will look one colour, and then it's like a hologram. You look another way and it catches the light slightly differently and becomes a slightly different colour, and it just looks so expensive and luxurious and just lush. Can't speak highly enough of these, and I now want them all. All of them. Every single one. So that's it for this video. I really hope you found it helpful. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It seriously helps me out and I really appreciate it. Also, thanks once again to currentbody for sponsoring this video today. Please don't forget to check out the description box for the link to the LED Eye Perfector. This is a seriously powerful, targeted bit of kit. I adore it. My mum hasn't got one of these yet, otherwise I would have passed her thoughts on to you as well. However, it is her birthday in June. I'm saying no more. Hope you've enjoyed this video and hope to see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.